My name's Eric Carlson. My wife Bonnie and I have been coming to the community for about 4 years now. We've got 2 kids. Haley's in 6th grade, her first year of Stuco, and Kelsey is in 3rd grade. The first time we came to community, we were most impressed by the spread of food they had. They had lots of cookies and cakes, and the service was great. It was contemporary, upbeat, great music, and it was just a really neat, little different twist from my old Lutheran days. Unlike my experience going through church as a kid, kicking and screaming going every Sunday, my kids are extremely excited to go to church. They love to go to church. My daughter's first year in Stuco has just been, it's been neat to see her eyes open up and really start to find God for herself. One of the things that was probably the most exciting things about our experience with community was the opportunity to baptize both our daughters at the same service. And that was just an incredible experience to have, and that's the first time I've ever experienced baptizing somebody, and that was something that I'll never ever forget. Generosity in church was something that was a little bit new to me. I saw my parents be active in giving to church and tithing, but for me and my family, it was really one of those things where we kind of put our needs first, and you know, making that transition to actually be a tither of the church and being generous, going above and beyond that in certain cases. My life has been, especially these past 4 years, has been transformed by making that commitment to be generous and kind of step out of that zone and watch God work in ways that I would have never seen before. A few months into our attending community, my wife and I were challenged to test God in our generosity, and we did. We had recently made the decision to tithe, which was the scary 10%, and during that time we were challenged and heard God really talking to go above and beyond the 10%. And we did, and we challenged ourselves and really put a lot of faith in God that we were going to stretch this to 15%, 15 to 18%, not knowing what God had in store for us, which was for 5 months later for me to lose my job. And now what was our commitment to tithe 15 to 18% now turned out to be 25+%. And it was a very challenging year for us emotionally. It was a challenging year for us financially. Went forward and honored our commitment, as scary as that was. If I look at my books and think through that year, the numbers don't work. Somehow God made the numbers work, paid the bills, and took care of everything, but gosh, on paper, there's no way. Yeah, I would encourage anybody who's looking to make that step of generosity, you know, more than just dropping a few leftover dollars in the offering basket. This is the one area where the Bible talks about testing God, and it's a little scary at first, but from my experience and going above and beyond what's comfortable for me or what even makes sense in my budget, you know, I challenge anybody to take that step and that leap of faith and watch God work, because it's really incredible. It's amazing what He can do with that, and it really goes beyond what anyone can personally comprehend. I guess it's simple as saying we're all in. We're all in as a family to serve in the church at various capacities. We're all into the whole missional concept or the idea behind the church and going out into the community and serving in different missions, and certainly all in with finances and being behind the mission of what we're doing at Montgomery and some of the building projects that we've got in tune. We can't do it without people being all in, and really the whole church works the best when everybody is all in.